Day 10 on the carnivore diet. And yes, guys, I made it to day 10, even though that I'm on a business trip and even though that I talked already about maybe watering it down to a ketovore diet. But today I want to talk about craving, and that's a very important topic. Craving different things on the carnivore diet, especially when you're between meals, especially when you're going with low energy and you didn't have the next meal already. So I think this could be a symptom of the first days. Like, I mean, it's day 10 right now, but still could be something of the first days. Maybe this is going away. Maybe I just didn't add enough fats, especially right now here on the business trip. But cravings are a real thing. And I want to talk a little bit about that in case that you're going through cravings as well and what to do against it. So first of all, there are different situations where you can have those cravings. You didn't eat for a long time and you feel an empty stomach. And then suddenly your body sends you signals to eat something because it thinks that you're starving. Just like with fasting, probably your body thinks that if you're only getting meat from time to time and there are prolonged phases where you don't eat anything, which is good for our gut health and overall health and stressing our mitochondria and whatnot, but it can also bring you in a difficult situation where you have to withstand other influences. So the immediate fix for me was actually to go with a glass of water because it fills up your stomach. It doesn't last for a long time, but at least you have something in the stomach and your body gets the idea of that you're still caring for it. And maybe that is already enough to turn down cravings, at least for a little while, until you can get to your meal. So for example, like right now on a business trip, you are, let's say it's 2 p.m. and you know you are working still until at least 5 or 6 p.m., then you have to help yourself with something else. And if you don't have anything accessible, then water and maybe a couple of sips of espresso coffee could be a quick fix for that. The other point is, and that's where you really have to toughen yourself, is when other people are eating something that you really like. So what happened to me is that hour, 6 p.m., after only having a white fish at lunch and a couple of eggs and bacon at the morning coffee in the hotel, I was ready to leave the company where I was, and some people were like, "Oh yeah, do you want some pizza?" And they had ordered pizza there, like mega family pizzas for a lot of people, and the smell was delicious. It also looked pretty good, and everyone was like grabbing slices, and that's where you get tempted to say, you know what? I did 10 days, so today is 10 days. I could stop the carnivore diet and do something else, right? I could go back to eating normal, and actually it sucks that I can't eat this other stuff, right? And that's where you have to be really, really strong and just think about the next couple of minutes. Think about, no, I'm going to say bye. I'm going to go away. I'm going to go to the hotel or whatever, like home, and then I'll have my entrecote, ribeye steak, whatever makes you happy. And so, yeah, I passed through that, but you cannot really think and meditate about that pizza, right? Because you're not going to get it, or otherwise you will throw away your principles. You will eat that pizza, you will go back to zero without any stops. You will probably kill a lot of the progress that you already made. So staying hard is really an accomplishment, and giving in really, really will waste you, because you will have even less motivation to go for it again, to fight the initial cravings again, to come into that process where your body adapts to that, to not feed that microbacteria that you didn't want to feed again. So yeah, overall, staying strong for a couple of minutes and just survive that situation where the smell is good. And it can happen everywhere. Like, you pass a corner, see a restaurant, some people are eating delicious stuff in there. It can get to you, right? And that's why I can honestly say I'm not going to do the carnivore diet forever, right? I like food and eating way too much. But I think there are adaptations and versions after doing the initial cure that carnivore diet provides, which lets you be very fine with what you're eating. So if you add nuts like macadamia later, pecan nuts, maybe avocado, maybe other stuff, right? You're eating a very healthy ketogenic diet with a lot of meat parts. I think that is the strategy, at least for me. But right now it's carnivore. It is day 7, and this is only a short update on those cravings. So I hope this gave you a little bit of insight. If it did, then smash the like button. Other than that, I see you tomorrow, and hopefully tomorrow we are very clean on day 11, still on the business trip. And with that, have a good one. Stay safe, stay healthy, and goodbye.